What's going on, guys? My name is Rionyxiel.
It's your boy Robino.
Today we're going to do the movie review for Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey.
Apparently the title changed.
Yep.
So,
when we watched it, it was Harley Quinn, or Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of Harley Quinn. Now it's...
But did it say... what was the title at the beginning of the movie then?
The Emancipation of Harley Quinn.
So I wonder if they're going to...
Probably not. It's already released. I mean, they're not going to be able to change the title in the movie. They're changing the title after. And they'll probably have a new change title when that gets released to video and all that stuff.
Probably, yeah. I don't really see that much of a difference.
Unless they might get a new digital footage or of actual, like, 35mm footage put out for the movie.
I'm pretty sure they'll figure out a way to get it changed. But...
We'll see in theaters a week now. See if it actually says Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey instead of the Emancipation.
I don't know. They probably would.
Because apparently this movie kind of burned out during the weekend. Over the weekend, so they're blaming it mostly on the misleading title. Because Harley Quinn is definitely not one of the members of the Birds of Prey. So they're thinking that it's... Yeah, so. But there are other issues with the movie, of course.
Yeah, this movie was very unnecessary. Like, we didn't need this movie. We
didn't need the movie.
It wasn't a bad movie. It was barely okay.
I had fun watching it.
I had fun, but it was unnecessary. I'm starting to realize Harley Quinn needs Poison Ivy. That is her. She needs Poison Ivy. I'm sorry. She just can't do. I just think that the reason why she became so popular was because of the Suicide Squad and then all the costumes.
The portrayal by Margot Robbie and all that.
Yeah, and all that sexy. Ooh, I like sexy. So I'm thinking, oh, Harley Quinn. Let's do a Harley Quinn movie. Let's do it. But it just didn't work.
And yes, she's insane or crazy.
Yeah.
She has some martial prowess. She is trained in acrobatics and all that stuff for the most part.
Right.
But she has no real superpowers.
Nothing. She's just crazy.
Other than being trained as also technically she's a doctor.
Yeah.
So she has abilities, but she's not anything superpowered.
Yeah.
Which is one of the real things that really pissed me off while watching this movie.
Yeah.
And I know it's not a spoiler or anything like that. Was in any of these movies, how does no one ever pull a gun on any of these super beings or superheroes, supervillains, villains, or whatever else?
Well, I remember you saying that we're kind of looking through the eyes of Harley Quinn. It was all, fun and jokey and stuff like that. So I kind of understand. Maybe that's why they did it. It makes sense because there's like a lot of the cartoons and her going back in time talking about, oh, remember this? Oh, I'm going to tell you about this. So it was just
He's talking about how the story flowed in the movie. It was like, at the beginning of the movie, she said, Harley Quinn said, I'm going to start my story at the beginning, like all good stories are at the beginning.
Yeah.
Or she didn't say it like that. I messed it up, of course. But at the beginning of the movie. Story. So she started, then she backtracked. Started again. Backtracked when she found something else. Started again. Yeah. And so she kept going back and forth and introducing new characters to her story. So instead of being a start, beginning, middle, and story, she had a massive loop going around of introducing characters, which of course is Harley Quinn's quintessential insanity, craziness. And I kind of like that effect. So, wait, let me tell you about this one person. Oh, I forgot about this. Let me go back and do this again.
It was good, but it dragged for me a little bit.
Okay,
I got a little bored. I don't know why. Even though there was some type of action, but not the action that I wanted. It was like, of course,
near the end.
Yeah, a lot of action near the end. There was a lot of crazy stuff she was doing, of course, the whole blow up, I'm gonna beat you up and kill you, normal stuff, but nothing that really kept my interest. I mean, I was still interested, but I just didn't care. Because I was hoping to see the other characters, which you barely see Huntress. Barely.
I think you mean the crossbow killer.
The crossbow. They called her the crossbow killer at first because in the beginning of the movie, you see her throughout the movie kind of killing off
people with a crossbow.
Killing off people with a crossbow, and people trying to figure out who that is. Of course, we know it's the Huntress, but they're like, oh, it's the crossbow killer again, and this is kind of her introduction into the DC universe because everyone's not knowing who she is. So it was cool. I think what's her name?
Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
No, Jordan Smart Bell.
Black Canary?
Mary Elizabeth. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mary Elizabeth, who plays Huntress. I think she did a good job. She just was barely there. I wanted more of her. I think she did a really good job. Bell.
I would have given it away though because of who she is and all that stuff. Too much of the story.
I agree.
So she had to stay hidden until the very end, the big reveal at the end of the movie.
But I wanted more. I don't know why. I kind of felt like there wasn't enough. I wanted more out of some of these characters. Black Canary. Yeah. We got to see a lot of her, but we didn't get to see her use her powers, in my opinion. Like, we only get to see her use it maybe once.
I saw several scenes where I thought she was going to use them, but no, she didn't use them.
She never used them.
Of course, Black Canary has the power of like her voice. She'll be able to scream, banshee-like powers, decibels going out. And she'll blow things away
it
with
looks
her voice.
really cool, but I mean, we don't get to see it.
And she's one of the few superhuman beings on that team.
Right, but it was barely. I mean, they didn't form a team until the third act. Really, be honest with you. Ewan McGregor, he did a great job. I don't know.
See him being crazy, paranoid.
He did an awesome job. He did a good job. You don't really get to see him in the Black Mask until the end. Around the end, I'm kind of like, I wanted to see him more in the Black. I understand we're introducing him, but I wanted to see him more into the Black Mask.
They introduced him as the Black Mask in the beginning, showed him a picture or some short clip of it. Then he didn't become the Black Mask till the end of the movie when it got serious all of a sudden.
But other than that, like I said, I feel like this movie was never needed. For now, I think it could have been made a lot better. Because like I always said, I really do feel like Poison Ivy needs to be introduced. Because even though Harley Quinn is popular, I don't think she's popular enough to
stand on her own 2 feet.
Stand on her own 2 feet. Like I think people just like Suicide Squad and like the outfit. And I think DC felt, people want to go see Harley Quinn. No, they just think Harley Quinn's a sexy looking crazy
I want to see Harley Quinn. I like her. She's crazy.
Yeah.
Like she's breaking people's legs. That made me cringe. I love that. And she's like, took a hammer, down, up, back, forth. And she broke a fourth person's leg 4 times in the one that's 30 seconds. Like, good God.
They showed it too. They did. They made sure we saw that. But
that's one of the redeeming qualities. I like watching the violence, and it was rated R, of course. I love watching the violence was great. Violence and Harley Quinn just going full ham on some of these people.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
I mean, pretty much, of course, this whole movie we're just following Harley Quinn, feeling free from the Joker. Of course, they woke up,
getting lost into some massive plot that she had nothing to do with, really.
Yes.
Just doubling in on it.
I think that was one of the main mistakes they made with this movie, though, is that they were trying to make, of course, what's us, we love Harley Quinn, follow her, but also try to introduce the Birds of Prey. It was just too much. I think this movie could have waited, because I really do feel like the Birds of Prey, no one really talks about them as much as they need to. So I would have loved to see them really do a movie about the Birds of Prey, because I would love to see Batgirl in it.
Maybe this is all introduction to the Birds of Prey. Now the Birds of Prey are actually formed, and they can actually go out and do their own movie and say, now we're talking the Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Some other character.
But that's the thing, though. I mean, I know a lot of people are not happy with the DC universe and them trying to, put everybody together. I just think that they should have made solo movies on certain characters. And Birds of Prey, Batgirl is the main person on Birds of Prey. That she's the popular one. I think if they would have made of course they're making a Batman movie, but make a Batgirl, let her get introduced, let her kind of have her own movie, then put everybody together, that would have been a lot better. But again, they went back to what they did with Batman vs Superman. They're going too fast. You're moving too fast. Stop making these group movies. You're not ready for that yet. Make your solo movies. This was a good movie. It was okay.
It was a fun movie.
But it was not needed right now. Full of holes. Yes, full of holes. I feel incomplete watching this movie, because I'm feeling like it was good. It was okay. But again, a lot of these characters would have been great if they would have just waited, because no one really knows too much about the Huntress. Black Canary she's popular, but not a lot of people know who she is. And then you got the police officer. I looked at I don't see who. I don't know if she becomes a superhero. I think they just wanted to put another female in there. I think
that's all. They just need someone connected to the police force, and they couldn't put Oracle on there because Batgirl's not in there yet and all that. So Oracle would have been her connection and to the police force and the whole network and being able to do things and hunt people down. But they had to use a police officer now instead.
It was just all over the place. I'm sorry, DC. Please just don't stop doing group movies right now. We didn't need this movie. We didn't need it. It was good. It was cool. But at the same time, I was just kind of.
It didn't bring much to the table, DC table.
It didn't bring. Exactly. It didn't bring much to the table. Because even at the end, I was angry. Because I'm like, dang, couldn't they put more of the Birds of Prey throughout the movie a little bit more? Even though, yes, we got Black Canary, but we never really got to see her use her powers as much until the end. Now, I do understand that you're introducing her, but I would love to see her use her powers a little bit more.
Maybe struggle with her powers, or she's still learning them maybe or something.
That would have been great, because the climax of the movie, I wanted more at the end. Because, at the end, you see them all fighting together, but I had a feeling it was going to end soon, and I wanted more.
Because it was a climax. It was coming. You knew it was the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So, because it was the final fight scene, the big fight scene.
But at the same time, that was only really the best part of the movie because it's like, dang, I wanted to see more. I wanted more.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to get around that. I'm just...
You okay, man? I mean... Off and rant.
I'm sorry, because I really want to like this movie. I really do. But it's just, we don't need this, DC. We don't need this right now. You know what I'm saying? Give me my Poison Ivy. Harley Quinn needs Poison Ivy.
I did like something. Following, once again, Harley Quinn's craziness and insanity.
Yeah.
Every time they introduce a new character or a person out to get her, they had a whole stop scene.
Yeah.
And she scribbled on the thing, like, fourth person wall break style. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah. Well, she did it with every person she met with because apparently she did something to him. And another thing I really did like about this movie is you really find out Joker is the most feared person in the world because Black Mask. Because during the movie nobody knows that Harley Quinn and Joker broke up yet. Maybe a few people, but not a lot of people. So when Harley Quinn goes into Black Mask's club. You know, she's doing the crazy regular stuff and no one's saying anything because, again, Joker's crazy.
Touch her, Joker's gonna come kill you, your family, your whole criminal empire.
Oh, yeah. He is... That's how you know Joker is crazy. So Black Mask was like, you just broke my driver's legs. Okay.
Gotta hire a new driver now. It's awesome.
Just hire a new driver. Told Joker, I said hi. And he walks away and I'm like...
Damn.
Joker is that scary that even Black Mask was crazy.
We always see it from the villain, the hero standpoint. Yes, Joker's a big bad thing on Batman and Justice League.
Yeah.
And all of that. Joker's a big deal.
Right.
But we never see it from the little guy. He's like, Joker is the only Batman. He doesn't get involved in the small petty crowd because he doesn't have to. He's fighting Batman and doing the massive world-ending not world-ending, but he's having fun and destroying half the city. Yeah. Which is kind of different from doing small crimes and robbing a bank here and
that is true because Joker don't care about money. He cares. He's just crazy. Compared to them, he's trying to make money and make an empire. So I guess you're kind of right. Joker doesn't really have an empire. He'll just destroy your empire. He don't care. That makes sense. But yeah, it was a very interesting thing. But yeah, overall,
it was a fun movie.
Would I say go see this movie?
Yeah, I would.
Go check it out.
Don't go expecting a superhero movie. Don't go expecting
obvious,
massive fight, lots of action, intense movie. It's a lot of talking, a lot of small things. You get to see a lot of Harley Quinn, especially Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn. It's very interesting.
Yeah, well, she does a good job playing Harley Quinn.
There's a lot of things that made you cringe, kind of, but interactions. Do this, do that. It's way back away. Don't do anything. And very bad acting. Most a lot of the time, but other than that,
I wouldn't say bad acting. I don't think it was bad for me personally. It was just this. There's so many.
It seemed kind of, especially in the police, especially to Montoya, the police officer. She was. I
agree. Yeah,
all the police officers are all bad acting. Like in the beginning of the movie, it makes you angry when they don't pick a gun. Harley Quinn goes by herself into a police station looking for a person, and none of them drew a weapon on her. She walks in, oh god! They start running away. She's doing a beanbag gun.
It is kind of crazy that she pulls out a gun and you don't normally,
maybe they don't know that they're working on the Joker yet, or maybe I don't know.
Nah, well that is a good question. I don't know. Maybe the police officers are like, man, that's Harley Quinn, man. Joker go kill me.
Joker go kill my family if I touch her. I'm gonna walk away. Let her do what she wants.
That is true. I don't know. Maybe that's why.
She walks in there like a room full of 5-6 police officers at range. And yes, she has like a grenade launcher shooting out sandbags or beanbags and all that stuff. Be gonna shoot her. But maybe it's a Joker. Maybe they're still afraid. I don't know.
Nah, man. But yeah, man.
Dicks.
Definitely go check out the movie. And let us know in the comment section below if you already seen it, and let us know if you enjoyed it or not. And hit that like and subscribe button.
Oh yeah, thank you. And if you're watching this on my channel, go check out Robino Entertainment and Kid Robino. Both of his channels linked down in the description below. Robino Entertainment is of course doing movie reactions, trailer reviews, stuff like the same stuff we do over here. And 90s Robino, I said his old channel name, not his new channel name. Yeah. His name's 9 Robino now, not Kid Robino. He does a lot of his nostalgia stuff, his cartoon, his anime, stuff he enjoyed as a kid. He's trying to get back and reintroduce people and show off what he loved in those days.
If you're watching this on my channel, man, go check out my boy Rionyxiel, man. That's the thing I do, man. Movie reviews, trailer reactions, and so forth. Also, check out Feel About Gaming. He play games on there. He has Jedi Fallen Order.
7 Days to Die. We're trying to get some Pokemon going on over there. Trying to.
Yes. I know. I'm sorry. It's my fault, the Pokemon thing. Apparently, my thing keep going up. But we will be having it on there. Don't worry.
Trying.
He just has to be patient. I know. I got you.
So, I'd like to thank y'all for watching this movie review. Hope to see you in the next one we do. Bye.